Hey everyone, and first of all, thank you so much for buying my vending machines pack. I just wanted to make a quick tutorial going over how to use the materials. There's lots of customization options, so I just wanted to go through and make sure you know how to use it properly. So first of all, just jump in here and I'll grab the vending machine underscore gold. And actually, these are made up of two materials. So one is the screen, that's where all the customization is going to happen. And then the other one is just the frame parts here. The frames, you can pretty much just change the color, but I'll jump into a screen material. So if I open that up, you're going to have tons of different categories you can change here. I'm just going to close these all for now. Okay, so I'll start with this first one here, the badge. So the badge refers to the spinning starburst in the background here. So for this one, you can move it up or down. You can move it left or right. You can change the power, which is kind of just the brightness of the starburst or the badge. You can change the rotation speed. So if you want it to spin a lot faster or slower, you can change that. And you can change the scale as well, if you want it bigger or smaller. And then you can actually change the badge image itself. So I'll just show you here. I have a folder, and you can use these. You can add your own, of course. I just kind of added some base ones for you to start out with. So if I go into this folder called Customization Textures, and then I choose Badge Textures, you can kind of choose between whichever ones you want here. Again, I kind of set this up to encourage you to add your own stuff. Of course, you're going to have to add your own stuff for your map. I couldn't add every single icon texture. The next section here is called badge pulsing, and if you put that on, it's going to, instead of rotating, it's going to be pulsing up and down like this. So that's how I kind of got this effect. I had a heart badge and I used the pulsing. And you can change, the speed and the size of that here as well. But I'm going to turn that off for now. And go to the next section, which is background image. Background image refers to this like triangle pattern in the background here. It just adds like a little extra layer of depth to the material. So again, you can change the background image to whatever you want. I have a few options here. So if I go back into the customization textures folder and then go to background textures, I have a few here. So I have like this wavy pattern. You can change the scale. If you want it to tile a bit more, you can change the speed that it pans up and down, and you can change the strength as well. And I have this pixel option as well, so you can add whatever you like. I like this triangle material. Okay, so then I have this one section here called bar, and what bar does is it adds this little bar to the bottom here, and that's how you can kind of make space to add these elements here. So I'll show you how to do that a bit later down. But when you add the bar, that's when you're going to want to go back to your badge and move the badge kind of up a little bit, just so it's out of the way of that bar, and you can change the scale or whatever you want, just to kind of line up better with that. But I'll turn the bar off for now. Color is basic. You're just gonna use this to change that to whatever color you want. The emissive is going to change the kind of overall emissive strength of the machine. Glitch. Okay, so I have this option to use a glitch effect. So if I put this on the icon, every once in a while you can see that it kind of glitches out like this. I'll just show you again like that. And you can also affect the badge as well. So if you want the badge to glitch, turn that on as well. That's just kind of a fine-tuning thing. This is the glare strength. So you can see that this kind of glare goes across those two white bars. You can turn that up or down to whatever you'd like. And these are the controls for the icons. So again, you can move the icons left or right, up or down. You can change the scale of them. And you can add your own custom image as well. So that, of course, you're going to want to bring in your own stuff, but you can throw in whatever you like. And the icon strength is just going to be how kind of vibrant or dark it is. So you can fool around with that. And then you can turn the glare off if you'd like, and you can turn the icon off if you'd like. I don't know the exact use case of that. I guess you'd have to turn the glare off as well. I guess for this, if you want to like float something from Fortnite in front of this instead, you just want to kind of use this as like a backdrop, you can just turn these off. The new section here, you can turn this on or off. So if you want to tell your players that there's kind of like this new item in the game, you can just flip this switch here. And you can see that it kind of pulses in and out, so you can change the speed of that to whatever you'd like as well. The next section is rainbow. So there's actually, I added a rainbow effect just for fun. I figured you might be able to get some use out of this. And with that, you can change the power, the speed that it goes, the tiling, all of that. And resource, so if you check the resource button, it's going to add, you know, this little coin by default. You can change, of course, the position. You can move it up or down, left or right, and change the scale, the strength. And then if you go to this folder here, it's the resource textures folder. You can put in whatever you like here. I'm going to turn this off for now. And again, that's when you'd want to go back and add the bar. And the scan lines affects, you can see these kind of panning scan lines here. So this just affects that. So you can change the strength of these, the speed, and the scale as well. And that's it for that material. You can see this one has numbers down here. I couldn't think of a good way to add numbers into the material, and I figured it'd be much easier to just make some 3D planes for you to use. So if you click on this folder here, it's called vending machine and then numbers. You'll get a folder full of numbers 0 to 9 and an exclamation mark and a question mark. And yeah, you can just throw this out into the map, line it up properly, and you know, set your price to whatever you'd like. And then the only other material really is the frame material here. So if I open up the frame, I'll use this one instead actually, because this one has an extra little element to it. So you can change, of course, the base color. And then this one has an emissive border as well here, this little line. So you can change what color you want the emissive to be here, and the strength as well. So yeah, again, thank you so much for buying the vending machines. I plan on adding some updates to this in the future if it's popular and if people want some extra features. But yeah, let me know. Send me a message on Twitter or email me if you have any questions or need anything fixed if something doesn't work for you. And yeah, thank you so much.